Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 8. I'm Ridho Wahyudi as the moderator, and my friends are Muhammad Dahnil, Ranger, and Revanza Alta. In this video, we will discuss about discussion text, and the topics that will be discussed is about the first is about the definition. The second one is generic structure. The third is language features, and the last one is about sample text. Okay, the definition of discussion text will be read by myself. Definition. Discussion text is a text that presents a problematic discourse. This issue will be discussed from a different point of view. Discussions are often found in philosophical, historical, and social texts. As the name implies, discussion text in English lesson contains about discussion text that conducted by several people on a topic. In general, discussion text is followed by pros and cons of opinions and various logical reasons put forward by the two different opinions. The same applies to the discussion text. In short, discussion text is a text that has two categories of thought, namely pro or agree and contra or opposite. The next is purpose of discussion text. The discussion text has the aim of presenting an issue or information by presenting various opinions by experts in their fields, which in general, the opinion expressed are contradictory or pros and cons. So it can be concluded if the author makes the text based on the discourse that exists in the community. The discussion text show problematic issues by not taking sides with one opinion or point of view only. Okay, that's all the definition about definition and the purpose. The second one is about the generic structure that will be read by Ranger. To Ranger, time is yours.
Generic structure of discussion text. The first one is issue. This section is generally located at the beginning of the paragraph, which contains the placement of problems or issue that we'll later discuss or debate. The second one is supporting points. In this section, the author will present opinions that support the issue, or we can say pro. Each supporting point each supporting point paragraph consists of two different components, such as the main idea of the paragraph and the elaboration or description that comes from the main idea of the paragraph itself. The third is contrasting point. In this section, the author presents his opinions against the issues and the problem, or we can say contra, as in the supporting points paragraph. In contrasting points, there are also two forming components, namely the main idea of the paragraph and the elaboration that comes from the main idea of the paragraph. And the last one is conclusion or recommendation. In this section, the author will show conclusion, or it can also in the form of recommendation from the issues, discourses, problems that have been discussed.
Okay.
So next is
Okay, thank you for appearing
language
there.
features.
The language the language features of discussion text will be read by myself. Next, please. Next slide. Language features of discussion text. The first is using the discussion tag using the simple present tense. The second one is using modals such as should, must, may, will, and etc. The third one is using constructive, adjective, and causal connection. For example, is similar, furthermore, however, moreover, on the other hand, but, in addition, nevertheless, and etc. The fourth is respected source or use a trusted source. The next one is about the sample text that will be read by Revanza. The
Okay.
Revanza is yours.
The next is example of discussion text. You can read in front of your gadgets or in front of your laptop or private computers. There is pros and cons of Facebook. You can see it. You can pause the video if you want to read it. So yeah, I'll go next slide. You can pause the video right now. Wait for 5 seconds. This. Done. To moderator, time is yours.
Thank you for that, Pri. And that's all from our discussion today in this video. So thank you all for your attention and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.